At the age of 77, the great King Aegon the Handsome has died, leaving behind his bastard kid on the Iron Throne. And Jon, as the heir to the Targaryen... Shh! Shh! No one, shh. It'll work. It'll work. And that'll be the end of the entire fucking series, basically. Boop. What's happening? Thousands of exotic chips. Thousands of exotic chips have arrived from the eastern Iron Islands, spewing out numerous hordes of unrelenting warriors in weird armor, sprouting feathers and bone. That guy does look pissed off, doesn't he? These invaders beyond the Sunset Sea worship hellish demon gods, sacrificing the populace of entire towns to altars. No, I don't. They're rotting the pyramid-shaped wooden thingamajigs. They cut their victims' hearts out, carefully fillet them, and then the devil priests wear the skin for many days, so they're Boltons, is what you're saying. They are not true Starks. They have forsaken the old gods. Who are they attacking? They're attacking the West. It's too good. Oh, it's too delicious. Oh no, I'm really not going to come and save you, King Aemon the Bastard. No, I'm afraid not. Yeah, I don't even lose prestige for. He's like not even related to me. So yeah, decline. No. Funny, they're not attacking me. He's not attacking me, but he is attacking the West. Interesting. Very interesting. What you might do is delay my assassination of King Aemon until my brethren / heretic relatives have taken the Westerlands. Yeah, and once they've taken the Westerlands, we then take the Iron Throne, and what we then do is we then dismantle the Iron Throne and give everyone in the South independence. And then we just leave the South to do whatever we want. I don't want the Iron Throne, but what I will do is dismantle it and make it so that it's like basically impossible. If you want to like recreate the Iron Throne, someone would have to conquer all of Westeros all over again. But yes, this is interesting. Very interesting. Another huge fleet of bloodthirsty Starks has been sighted in the Westbury Sound. Yeah, okay. So basically, this whole Sunset Invasion thing is pretty much exactly what Roderick Stark is going to do in my fanfiction. But, sort of to this side of the world. Because he's conquering basically most of all the shores as he goes, but he's going to sail across here and just fuck up Westeros from this side. And I'm just wondering, because in the fanfiction there is a southern empire, the large southern empire in the south that could, in theory, if Roderick was to suggest it, sail across and fuck up Westeros from the left, while the Sunset Starks attack from the right, the Empire attacks from the left, and they both agree to split Westeros 50-50 in half. That'd be hilarious if not a bit OP as all hell, but I could do that. I could do that. I'm hoping they're not going to be attacking me. High King Bran is winning. Yeah, they're letting Caesar to cast their rock, by the looks of it. No need for you. Wow, they're really kicking ass, aren't they? I'll tell you what we might do, actually. Just in order to make it more lore-friendly, is I'll change the culture. I'll change the culture and religion of Bran to his. If he's a Sunset Stark, he would not be, in my lore at least, he wouldn't be Aztec, would he? He'd be following the old gods, he'd have all the right stuff. So, yeah. We'll probably change that later, make him old god. Since if he is like a branch of my family. Or maybe he represents the Southern Empire that are allied to the Sunset Starks. Who knows? But they are just like, wow, yeah, 72%. They've won, basically. I wonder how pissed the kid is I've abandoned him. Yeah, not really too best. Prince John must be tutored. Rob can probably do it. Yeah, we get Rob to tutor him. I could marry Daenerys to Jon. Which is funny. But, yeah, there you go. We might do that. I'm finding all of this very, very hilarious. Well, the High King has taken the Westerlands. Wow. That is a big-ass, High King Brian the Victorious! That is pretty cool. Now all we need to do is kill him. Yeah, now all we need to do is kill the Targaryen kid. In which case it will fall into the hands of Jon. At which point we need to dismantle the Iron Throne. Which might be a bit easier said than done. Since we won't actually control him, the Iron Throne, until we become Jon, annoyingly. But yeah, so there you go. Some, what I'm going to assume is the Southern, yeah, because it won't be Stark. Because we're the Starks. There's no, like, other branch of the Sunset Starks that buggered off. So, I'm going to assume, and if we're taking inspiration for the fanfiction, that which is really spoiling the shit out of the fanfiction if you haven't already read it. But I don't know, it isn't written yet, but there you go. This part isn't anyway. Yeah. If the Southern Empire deals with its little border skirmishes that are going on right now, because the last bit I wrote is there's some, like, struggle or something going on in the Southern Empire that I haven't decided exactly what it is yet. It could entirely be that the Southern Empire is preparing a massive naval invasion to a continent to the, like, the far, to what would be to the east to them. So they sail across the fucking Eastern Sea and just smack into the Westlands or the Reach. And just start burning the shit out of it without actually realizing that the Sunset Starks are moving in on the north, and that's actually where they come from. And eventually they'd like meet up. I'm quite sold on this idea now. If the Southern Empire moves across, they're keeping the Sunset Starks out of it because they don't want them nicking their shit or anything, or you know, they're friends, but they don't want them nicking their conquer land and everything. Since Roderick's already buggering off. He's proved to be ambitious. They don't want the Starks having anything to do with their new conquest and expanding the empire. It'd be cool to have a giant war break out between the two people. Though eventually, all the possibilities. But yeah, we'll skip ahead a bit. I'm gonna sort out some stuff. But yeah, that's probably what we're gonna go with for the fanfiction. The Southern Empire crosses the sea and attacks, expanding its realm. And without actually knowing that it is Westeros and the land that, you know, that the Starks came from, or without knowing that the Starks have, like, taken the North by now and everything. Again, massive spoilers for when I actually write all this, but, you know, it's pretty cool still. We'll see. Okay, it doesn't seem that I can actually kill the kid anymore. I'm assuming that most of the lords that hated the Targaryens were actually in the Westerlands, and we've taken that now. So yeah, it doesn't appear that I can actually kill Aemon, and I don't believe I'll be able to in time to actually do much. You know, before he comes of age and starts breeding. But he is a bastard, if we can prove that. Oh well. At the very least, they've now lost the Westerlands and a giant chunk of their land. To a person that is my ally. Huh. He's Bran Stark. He is a Stark in game anyway. You know, in this game we'll consider him such, but by fanfic he'll be what he is, so to speak. But yeah, all right. We'll skip ahead a bit. There's not much going on right now. I don't believe I showed you Prince Willem, did I? He's got the attractive and quick. So if anything happens to Jon, we have a very good replacement. But yeah, there's not much else going on. We are slowly weakening the Iron Throne. Ideally, like I said, I'd take the Iron Throne, I'd dismantle it, and then I'd give all the Lord Paramounts independence and just let them fight among themselves while we continue to be badass. Yeah, sure, I don't give a shit. I have plenty of money. I don't have to worry about that. Alright, anyway, we'll skip forward a bit. If anything happens to the south, I will keep you informed. But right now, they're at peace. And don't seem to be doing much. Alright, we'll skip ahead a bit, see what happens. Alright, Eddard came of age. He's a misguided, incompetent I am incompetent commander. He's a squire still, stupidly. He's not going to be a knight, I don't think, since, well, he's been shit. I managed to force him to become a trained fighter. He's a scholar, cruel, bit of a prick, yet somehow gets along with people, and is temperament. So he has wild mood swings, by the sound of it. With a heavy heart, but solemn sense of duty. You've sent one of your sons to take the Black and serve the Night's Watch, protecting the realms of men. Winter is coming, with 2 M's. There you go. That's him. Got rid of, basically. He had nothing to inherit, so I've already got Arthur as a, like, major backup. And, Rob's already got 3 sons of himself. Prince Brandon, Prince Willem, and Prince John. This is all pretty good. Meanwhile, in the south, I've changed since the game is insistent on this being a Stark, I've changed the religion to Old Gods and Northmen, since it fits better. And that way I can marry my youngest daughter off to him to get more heirs for the Stark line. And then it will, I'm hoping he'll take the Reach as his next target. And then we can, like, plan to dismantle the Iron Throne afterwards. There you guys. A little bit forward. The Iron Throne's still in control of this dumbass. And Prince John's coming along nicely. Trained fighter. He's still got a few years left to get skilled. Brave, kind, attractive. And he's betrothed to Daenerys Targaryen, who's like his second cousin or something? I'm not sure. It's mixing the bloodlines a little bit. But nothing too inbreedy. Hopefully. But anyway, the King of the Vale has declared a conquest on Pentos, which I'm more than happy to assist him with. But that'll make the Vale more powerful. And a stronger ally against everyone. They're not taking any of the northern coastline like I plan to, so I don't mind helping. I shall happily assist thee. Rally all those guys to Winterfell for now. I'll bring you guys around. Slowly up the Fentos. I won't even bother bringing these people. My brother can just stay over there. I will, however, raise all my ships. Yeah, I'll leave that running while I disband the other things. Hell, the 500 troops that are over in Ibn are fine enough to deal with everything on his own. Shouldn't take too long to rally the north. And we sail over, help out the Arryns. A strong mountain and vale kingdom is only good for us, really. The other ship should be down here by now. Wait for those extra troops to come around, and we'll send them down to assist against those 15k that are landed in the Vale. I actually have their leader trapped inside, which is good. I need to assign some more commanders. Artists, I can think of no one better to lead this. There you go. My other son will lead troops out of White Harbor. For a fleet that is way beyond any size that I actually need. Yeah. I'll get Willem to lead the siege. I'm still a tyrant, annoyingly. It's been how many years? I was like 20 when I when I did the Greyjoys in. You'd think people would forget this kind of shit, wouldn't you? Got some Valeman forces about to land at Pentos and assist. Apparently there's no defensive bonus for this. It's just plains. Alright. Arthurs will move in and kick some ass. He's not going to make it, is he? Nope. Alright, so we'll come in from the top. We shall come from the mountains, in the mountains. Most of you will not get that. I really want to read that when you're done autosaving game. Anytime now. Anytime now. Alright. Rumors have reached Europe of a titanic struggle taking place across the Great Sea in the homeland of the Aztecs. The Aztecs themselves rarely discuss it with outsiders, but they appear to have been locked in a deadly war for some time with the thingy, a great empire, blah, 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 blah. The warriors are armed with mysterious thunder sticks capable of felling a man from a great distance. The Aztecs have recently been able to halt their advance. A large power factor of the mounted warriors riding from Europe, yeah. I have no time for this nonsense. See, that's like kind of akin with my Empire back thing, because the Empire that I got in my fanfiction, it's like the southeast of the Sunset Islands, and they've been like fighting each other for ages. Artis engages his nose, should easily wipe the shit out of them. You heard me, wipe the shit out of them. Give chase. Kill them all. There you go. Pentos is now part of the Mountain and the Vale. And we'll return our guys home. There you go. Alright. We disband all these guys. Goodbye, goodbye. There you go. So first taste of combat that Artis has got. He held his own. Did pretty good. Rob got some taste of combat as well. And that then merges my nephew now controls Pentos, which is pretty cool. which just makes that alliance more strong. I just wondered if the Arons take Andalos and then I take Bravos. That'd be the best way to do it, but... Okay, so that place is actually being ruled from Bravos. And Bravos is sort of like a half-assed former shadow of itself, interestingly. Alright, anyway, that is about all for now, really. The Aztec Empire won't be doing much in the way of anything until their truce is done. But there you go. Hey guys, something I want to point out. King Aemon, first of all, looks like that. Completely and absolutely nothing like his father. He hasn't got the eyes, either. He's got his mother's eyes. He hasn't got Valyrian eyes. Hasn't got Valyrian hair. I don't even think that's his mother's hair, to be honest. I think his mother's hair was darker than that, wasn't it? Yeah, her mother had the same hair as my daughter-in-law does. So yeah, he's definitely a bastard. He's also a suspected bastard. But he's got maimed. The only way I can think that a 15-year-old who's still being tutored and got maimed is he's tried to tame a dragon and failed miserably. So, yeah, you know. He doesn't actually have Valyrian blood or the necessary traits to do it. It says he's High Valyrian, but that won't count towards because his culture will be whatever his actual father is. In theory. Like, my culture is Northman because I changed it, but my actual bloodline will be First Man. Because that's what I started out with. So yeah, there's a chance that he could die from his wounds. He's maimed, so... he may die from that. As long as he dies without getting a kid, then Prince Jon will become the King of the Iron Throne. And when we get to play as Jon, we'll dismantle the Iron Throne. And go from there, kind of thing. Although what I might do is I might make the Riverlands bend the knee to the north if we get to that point, but we'll see when it comes to that. Hey guys, the wall is under attack by wildlings, so we're gonna go help out. But also, the wall is also under attack by its own people. Both the Shadow Tower and Eastwatch are rebelling against, revolting against the rule of Commander Daemon of the Night's Watch. Interestingly, first time I've ever seen that happen. But yeah, we'll. No, he's calling us to fight those guys, not the Night's Watch, not the wildlings, but apparently the revolting douchebags. Interesting. Well, I can't be bothered going for that, because to be honest, you can deal with that yourself. My son's in Eastwatch. Interestingly. Yeah, they're easily dealing with it on their own. But there you go. It's the first time I've ever seen the Night's Watch fighting each other. Stupidly. Should have read that message. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not entirely sure what the damn message said, since I thought it was to call us to war against the wildlings.